coaches are also out there on the recruiting trail big time. Like I mentioned a little bit ago that, we had the Warren Academy showcase. So we did get a chance to catch up with some of those kids out there, in this recruiting cycle that have Husker offers, like a Tyson Terry, linebacker, edge guy at Omaha North, and Daniel Kalen, quarterback out of Bellevue West, and Caden Vermoss, who's a 2025. I'll call him an athlete because he kind of plays every position. But, the Nebraska coaching staff have been out hard and heavy visiting those guys. And, trying to get them, at one point, you probably would have figured they're all going to be committing to Nebraska. And with the coaching change, these guys got to come in and kind of start the recruiting process over with these guys. But, all three of them, Nebraska was the first team to offer all three of them. And that's a big deal, too, for an in-state kid. So, yeah. Tony White, both of the guys, Tyson Terry, he's a stud. He's a heavyweight wrestler, too, and he's about to win his third state heavyweight wrestling title, and he's going to go for a fourth next year, and that's a big goal of his. And so, those kind of guys always turn out to be really good football players. And so, Tony White made a priority to go see Tyson Terry, and as well as Caden Vermoss, like I said, because this kid's a special talent that, especially I think on the defense side of the ball. I was at one of his games, and this kid was a sophomore, and I was at his game, and he had back-to-back punt returns for touchdowns on 2 consecutive punts, ran in a couple of touchdowns from the running back position, and had 2 interceptions in the game playing free safety. So, this kid can do it all. And, I like to see that they're making a priority of this. And then, like I said, Daniel Kalen, a quarterback that, we've talked about many times that, got a Florida State offer way back when he was I think he was a freshman, if I'm not mistaken. And, so he's got a ton of Power 5 offers as well. And, I think with the quarterback position, though, it's kind of hard to say. You got to kind of see how things shake out because that's a pretty loaded room right now. But and also the Dylan Raiola factors into that big time also, since we all know that Nebraska's putting out all their guns to get Dylan Raiola in this recruiting cycle. And, Daniel Kalen would love to be a Husker, but, there's only going to be room for one. And obviously, if you're the number one prospect in the whole country at that position, a guy like Daniel Kalen is going to be left out, unfortunately.